if you do what I do, and I like to do libraries and school shows, that's primarily all I do now, because I just don't want to do the others. I want you to take note of every aspect of what I do. So I'm sitting on a stool, the kids are coming into the library, the schools are different because they're coming in mass, but I'm sitting on the stool, I'm calming, because you've got kids that are 3 years old, okay? And I'm very calming, and I'm talking with them, I'm asking names, I'm forcing them to participate. If you would like to see this, raise your hand with these 2 fingers. Now you'll see the kids, some of them, the youngest ones, they'll do it down here. You know, there'll be a little bit of movement, and by the end of the show, they're here. But you can see how they grow in the movement of the fingers, and it's just amazing. And you can't tell them which fingers to move because they can't think in those terms yet. But it's little 2 fingers. And then I go into throwing the knot in the rope. I do not do it the way it's usually done, where I'm trying to fool anybody. I do it in a horrible way, where I just let go of the other side. But it is just played out. You may have noticed that I'm sitting on the stool in the beginning, it doesn't work, and then I stood up. So I'm changing the staging because now you're more comfortable with me. You're comfortable enough that I can stand up and we can play a little further. And then in each segment of that, you know, we have 2 knots and it appears, so it's always one ahead of me and they're smarter than I am. And so within that, and then the other things that I'll do in my pre-show, I've established my character, and they've established that they're smarter than me, so they just can't wait to point out just how smart they are throughout the show. Does that make sense?
It has nothing to do with knots.
This has nothing to do with knots. If you like that, you're going to love my first drink because it is horrible. Okay. Yeah. This is all about psychology and getting kids on your side.